Alright, panoz again. It's been lowered off the lift. Obviously the front wheels are still off. Replacing the bleeder valves on the calipers. But those are the new rotors and hats, NASCAR style, so that all you do is when you take these off and you fold the caliper back, these will just come off just like regular rotors. The old way it was bolted on the inside and it was a pain in the you-know-what. In the spares, I know you saw the A-arm, and then we've got those two spare lower control arms. We got a spare spindle and a spare left front control bracket. So we essentially have almost an entire front corner should anything ever happen to the frame. There's the header up again. Header up could be freshed up, but it's only $50 a header up. That's the oil catch can. There's the filter in the front, engine from the top looking nice. There's a distributor with the distributor cap and the wires. Got a spare whole distributor setup with cap and wires. Got the spare radiator and fan, radiator shroud, and the tubes that hook it up. This is the other corner, and the engine from the left side. I'm going to go back behind the lift here, and that's the car from the side, little scratch on the side, and there's the body damage. You know, it's in good shape. It's fine. It's not going anywhere. I put new side fins on the spoiler, but I'm going to switch those over to the carbon fiber ones that I have. And here's the tape in the back. So the damage involves the rear bumper, which I think I'm going to fiberglass fix. I've been told you can fix that pretty easy. And when I take the tape off, I think this panel may stay, but that panel may get replaced. Nevertheless, it'll all work out pretty simple. The rear trunk is held on by these bolts, and I'll go ahead and take all that off and show you how that works. You take all these off just like this, and they all come off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this just comes off and the fuel cell's right there. There's nothing else essentially in there. The right side of the car is obviously super clean. Obviously never buzzed the tower with that side. And then we're back to the front of the car. When I go inside, this is the passenger side obviously, and we've got spare seat in there. So we have one on-off switch, which is right here. The second on-off switch is in the car, and this is the dash. We've got my TrackMate data logging system, which I'm going to take out, and then we have the other one that we can put in. We got the fuel gauge. Those are the exhaust temp gauge right there, which I showed we had a spare one, and then you've got oil pressure, water temp, and oil temp and water temp. This is the brake bias to control, more for the left, more for the front, more for the rear. This is the fan. You turn it on, that turns the fan on the radiator, start cooling it down, and then this is how you turn it on, just like that. Flip this to on, fan's on, car comes right on. Engine running nice. Extra pulley we got. Fans running. Come in the front door. That's how you shut it off. Turn the fan off, turn the power off. That's the ignition switch right there, and I showed you we got two of those. Now what that little silver tube is right there, we got one on the right and one on the left. If you point those up, they'll act like a defroster. There's little itty bitty boat fans, and how you turn those on is right here where it says blower. And now you're blowing. But what I did, since I don't run in the rain, you could turn it toward yourself, and it's air conditioning. It's not exactly air conditioning, it's just a blower, but it works real nice. Pedals at the bottom, steering wheel right up here, nice, easily detachable. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Comes off just like that. It's a Fittipaldi steering wheel, and when you put it back on, it just pushes on. You got the original Kirky race seat, and the fire pull is one's here. There's another one on the other side, and the fire bottle is hidden behind the passenger seat, and it was repositioned there by Chris Riley wisely to redistribute the weight. Anyway, that is the show of the panoz itself. This car's rocking. I'm going to be sad to see it go, but time for someone else to get the joy of 450 horse, 5.8 liter, 351 Windsor. Thank you.